All right, y'all. This is me, Queen 504, coming back at y'all with part two. My bad for it cutting off. I thought Clip Champ was going to be enough to get all of that done, but 30 minutes obviously ain't enough time for all the stuff Diddy done. So I had to come back with a part two. With part two, I'm going to include the link for this article that I'm taking this from, NPR.org. Um, if you do a search for it on your own, a timeline of allegations against Sean Combs, or you can just type in Sean Combs allegations, it's going to come up on the second or third page of searches. It's dated February 29th, 2024, but as y'all can see in part one, that all of the allegations by Don Richard, who filed a claim against him like a week or 2 weeks ago, and that is included in this breakdown that they've done. So I appreciate them going back and doing the update, even though they have not updated the date of this article from February 29th, 2024. It does include all of the allegations through September of 2024. So it doesn't just stop at February 29th, 2024. Shout out to Sydney Madden and Sheldon Pierce for this article. We definitely appreciate it. So on part two, I'm just going to pick up here at December the 13th of 2023. The Recording Academy releases a statement in response to Diddy's 2024 Grammy nomination and the allegations. We're taking this matter very seriously, and we are in the process of evaluating it with the time and care it deserves. So they are trying to get him excluded from being able to be nominated for a Grammy for the Love album. But I want y'all to remember last year at the Grammys, nobody wanted to sit by Diddy. That was a whole year ago. Nobody wanted to sit by Diddy. So they had to keep changing seats and stuff. I don't even know if he went to the Grammys last year because all this stuff had happened with Jamie Foxx. And Jamie allegedly had been following Diddy around back in the day with a video camera. And so Jamie allegedly had tapes of these freak off parties. And y'all could go back. There's a Stephen Colbert interview where he actually says that how he started filming Diddy in the parties is when he met Diddy at a club in LA. And I just watched it just to make sure that I'm telling you all the right information. But you can Google the Stephen Colbert interview by Jamie Foxx, and it'll pop up. But make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, uh, please, for me. But let's get to December 13th, 2023. In response to the accusation, streaming network Hulu scrapped a reality show project that was going to feature Diddy and his family that was in development and centered around, again, him and his family. January 12th, 2024, a rep for Combs tells the Hollywood Reporter the mogul won't be in attendance at the Grammys. He was subsequently absent from the ceremony and all public events leading up to the awards. Diageo and Combs resolved their legal lawsuit around marketing of products and officially end their working relationship. So I'm a year back. So this was this year from last year that nobody wanted to sit by Diddy at the Grammys. So he didn't attend the Grammys because everybody was like, "Oh hell no! Don't sit me next to that dude. I don't want my name associated in no way." So he ended up not attending the ceremony or any of the events. Um, January 16th of this year, Diageo and Combs resolved their legal lawsuit around marketing of products and officially ended their working relationship. February 26th of 2024, this lawsuit is filed against Combs by Rodney Lil Rod Jones. Combs' lawyer denied the allegations, claiming we have overwhelming, indisputable proof that his claims are complete lies. March 25th, 2024, homes in LA and Miami associated with Combs were raided by federal agents, including Homeland Security, as part of what authorities refer to as an ongoing investigation. On May 17th of this year, video surveillance of Combs assaulting Cassie Ventura was released. The video footage was published by CNN and dated March of 2016. It appeared to show Combs chasing Ventura down the hallway of the Intercontinental Hotel in LA while wearing only a towel and socks and repeatedly hitting and kicking her while she lay on the floor. Combs is also seen attempting to drag Ventura by the shirt down the hallway and throwing objects at her. Um, this is in the indictment that came down this morning. This specific language referring to this specific video is in the indictment that came down this morning. This video seems to corroborate one of the claims of abuse Ventura made in her November 2023 lawsuit against Combs, an attack she described that resulted in her getting a black eye. And remember that uh, Diddy, less than 24 hours, he paid her whatever money she wanted. He paid her off, and the lawsuit was dropped. May 19th, 2024, in a sudden and surprising turn, Combs posts a video on his Instagram account in response to the surveillance video of Ventura's assault, admitting he is the man attacking her in the video and saying he is truly sorry. My behavior on that video is inexcusable, he says to the camera. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I was disgusted then when I did what I did, and I'm disgusted now. Combs does not name Ventura or any other accuser or plaintiff in the current slew of pending lawsuits, and there are 10 civil lawsuits, and the states that he is not asking for forgiveness. He claims to have gone to therapy, rehab, and asked God for his mercy and his grace. Therapy ain't done help this ninja. Rehab ain't done help this ninja. I don't know. Let's continue reading. Ventura's lawyers released a statement in response to Combs' video the same day, saying Combs' most recent statement is more about himself than the many people he has hurt. When Cassie and multiple other women, not only women, there's a man that just, if y'all go on TMZ.com, there's a man in Detroit, I believe Detroit, Michigan, prison that filed a lawsuit against Diddy for SAing him. And that man received a default judgment of $100 million because Diddy didn't fight it. And so, not just women, that should say, and men, or and a man. Should be included in there. And y'all can, like I said, look that suit up. It's on TMZ, or you may just want to type it in. But it's out of Michigan, and it was a default judgment. And Diddy said he didn't do anything wrong, of course. So when Cassie and multiple other women came forward, he denied everything and suggested that his victims were looking for a payday, that he was only compelled to apologize once his repeated denials were proven false, shows his pathetic desperation, and no one will be swayed by his disingenuous words. May 22nd of this year, the sixth assault lawsuit is filed against Combs by Crystal McKinney. Combs' Bad Boy Entertainment label, its parent company, Universal Music Group, and his Sean John clothing company are also named in the suit. May 24th, boy, he got some stuff going on. The seventh lawsuit is filed against Combs by April Lampros in the New York Supreme Court. Bad Boy Entertainment and Arista Records are also named in the suit. September 11th, 2024, the eighth assault lawsuit is filed against Combs by Dawn Richard. The singer songwriter alleges that Combs emotionally, physically, and sexually abused her and that she witnessed him assault Ventura on several occasions. Richard is seeking damages for loss of income, wages, ownership over song publishing, as well as suffering, including post traumatic stress, insomnia, anemia, and anxiety. Richard's suit is requesting 1.2 million dollars in unpaid wages and royalties, more than $350,000 for U.S. tour performances, and at least 1.5 million dollars for promotion of Combs's businesses. Um, and you can see where her bandmate Kalina said none of that happened, but for every one person that says it didn't happen, I'm sure you can find two that says it did. Again, in the first video, I mentioned Farnsworth Bentley. I'm sure he wants to stay as far away from this as possible, but making the band, he was the house manager, and a lot of information lies with him. A lot of information lies right there with Farnsworth Bentley. Him and if Jamie Foxx got tapes, a lot of information lies with Jamie Foxx too. Um, September 16th, 2024, Sean Combs is arrested by federal. That's to yesterday. He's arrested by federal agents outside of a New York City hotel. The indictment, which was unsealed the following morning, charges Combs with racketeering, conspiracy, uh, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. The indictment alleges that the mogul used his music and business empire as a criminal outfit. In response to the arrest, Combs' lawyer, Mark Agnifilio, says via statement, "We are disappointed with the decision to pursue what we believe is an unjust prosecution of Mr. Combs by the U.S. Attorney's Office." Agnifilo Phil characterizes Combs as an icon, a vital member of the community, and adds, "He is an imperfect person, but he is not a criminal." To his credit, Mr. Combs has been nothing but cooperative with this investigation, and he voluntarily relocated to New York last week in anticipation of these charges. So that is, again, the article that was written by NPR. It is a chronological timeline. What they are missing is um, the lawsuit. Uh, Detroit. Let me see. Oh, Michigan. Judgment. Golly. Against Diddy. There it is. P. Diddy fights $100 million judgment after inmate won. So y'all can see it here. It's credible. Michigan inmate wins $100 million judgment against Sean Diddy Combs for sexual assault. Um, and it would be the largest judgment. Uh, Actually, this judgment is more than the value of this judgment is more than the value of Diddy's mansion in Los Angeles. And this is alleged to have happened in 1997. This was not included on that list that I just went through. But y'all saw how I did the search, and y'all are able to pull it up from just doing Michigan judgment against Diddy, and it'll come up videos and articles. And I mean, the CBS News, Los Angeles Times, definitely credible. I'm sure you can pull up the lawsuit as well. So that is all that I have for today. I appreciate you guys coming to check out both parts, and hopefully you'll understand how this man was protected, how he did everything he did and was protected by the industry and the people around him from the beginning of his bad boy career in 1990. Um, Andre Harrell, rest his soul. A lot of people aren't here with us anymore. Um, but for the people that are, they got some questions that they are going to need to answer. Um, we as a community of rap, hip hop, we supported his his company, his businesses. When he said buy Ciroc, what did we do? Not only did we go out and buy Ciroc, but we bought Ciroc in every flavor, supporting him because he was one of us. But we didn't know we were supporting freak offs. We ain't know we was paying. We was paying for the baby oil. We ain't know that. But here we are in 2024, hoping that everything that we supported and we helped create in Diddy, Brother Love, Puff Daddy, and the saddest part about it all, y'all, is my bird, my poor bird. My bird is named Puff Daddy. Oh, jeez. I I got the bird in 2020, in August of 2020, and I named my bird Puff Daddy. And now my poor bird is stuck with the name, but like, so I feel terrible for that. So I was just kind of compelled just because of that, because I stuck my bird with the name of somebody that I thought was great in our community, someone to look up to or whatever. And then we find all of this stuff out all these years later. And now my bird stuck with that name. It's on the legal documents. When I had the bird DNA tested, I had to send the name, and all of that's on the documents that the bird's name is Puff Daddy. And I'm so ashamed at this point. But that's all I have for you guys today. I thank you so much for stopping by, for listening, and going through this timeline, because it's a lot. And it's better to be able to understand it from beginning to end instead of getting the snippets that aren't in order in the indictment, in the way that it dropped. And the prosecutors aren't willing to ex- expand on what's in there. They simply tell you, go read what's in the indictment, and that's it. So thanks so much. Again, I'm Queen 504. Like, share, subscribe, and enjoy the rest of your day.